damage
towards
as
the end
well.
of Ivy.
Like that was probably like
Yeah,
at least
and all that
150
really
damage or
does
something
is
done by
delay
it, just
peaks.
off the
That's
back
about
of
it.
one
That's the
single
only
molly
real
towards the end of Ivy.
Yeah, and all that really does is just delay peaks. That's about it. That's the only real purpose of that Molotov. I don't think you really expect to do too much damage. It's one of those moments where they probably look in the console and go, eh? When did I do? I don't remember doing that.
Suddenly the utility damage has spiked rapidly.
It's like, oh, I did like 90 and 10 to someone. That's a bit of an old one, but here we go. Still a buy coming in for Envy. They do have the cash. Lucas now getting aggressive over towards Ivy. We've seen in the last couple of rounds, he has been taking some space away from this Envy side, not giving them the opportunity to dominate so heavily around portions of the map. I'd like to see Zeus get up into heaven. I think that's the auto sniper spot.
Oh yeah.
Just look from above, can spam bullets through all of the smokes, and while there's going to be plenty of them this time as the execution begins.
Well, Fallen slammed down, left 32 HP as the rest of his squad tries to revitalize and fire off into this one. Fallen! Oh, the awkward flicker across. He doesn't land the shot. Sorry. On the bomb, and it looks like it won't be contested. IBR claim number 14, one away from securing at the very least least an overtime as they get that match point 2 rounds away from sealing the deal, knocking Envy out of the tournament and keeping the potential dream alive for the Brazilian squad.
Yeah, it's also worth mentioning that at this point, there has not been a round 1 since the pistol and 2 follow-up rounds for Envy.
Yes.
This has been a ridiculous streak of rounds coming in all the way through. I believe it's 9 in a row, if my maths is correct, which might not be, so someone else can check that. They already stuck in a corner, literally caught back, so Fugly's gonna try and bail him out. They're just trying to brute force this one now, and Andrew with a quick double. Zeus is still there with that auto sniper. We found a gun he likes to use as he now starts to climb up the board. Taco takes a little bit of damage. Utility doing some work. But Som's gonna get rid of him. It's now on to Zeus to try and clutch this out. They know where the auto sniper currently sits, and he's going to look to actually rotate into a new position. I think he thinks they're going back. And now he's right. He sort of predicted it before they even did it.
He's gambled on the B play. Som is rotating around, unless he's going to pop out through Pop Dog and do something a little bit more shenanigan-esque. No, he will be going over towards the B site. He's going to try and commit to this. They leave Sonic stuck on A. Both of them isolated right now in the way they're opting to play this. Zeus rotating in towards the back line. It depends who gives away the first glimpse, the initial chance. But Som's actually rotating off. He's going to go back down through Pop, head over towards the A site. They played it smart. And they played it correct as well. Zeus will finally get a bit of a info play towards this. Here's that Molotov burning off. So we'll have some kind of a read, at least where the players are. But Som gets the free plant down, Tom. And this is where it gets very awkward for Zeus with the auto sniper.
Yeah, the only real factor in his favor is the fact that they don't actually know where he is. But flicking up with that auto sniper in towards heaven is going to be nigh and impossible. He'd have to predict it before he's actually spotted. Already tagged down. He knows where Som is. Can he get this freebie kill, or is it going to be that time and he free-fires and doesn't get the kill? Oh, Som's going to be giggling about that one. The first round we see after a 9-round streak comes in for Envy, and it could be at the perfect moment. 14-14, there's so much money. The auto sniper's right back in. There's AWPs as well for Taco and Fallen. And the rifles on the remainder. This isn't over by any stretch. The 1 round doesn't really make a difference if Envy can't get at least 1 more.
I didn't think I'd be seeing an auto sniper pre-fire around a corner like that in today's matchup. But I also didn't think I'd be seeing the Taco play and the Fallen play. Everything we've had, Tom, has definitely been out of the ordinary. An extraordinary series, to say the least.
It has been utterly ridiculous. Even dating back to the first map, there was the Fugly 1v3s. Like there was some impressive rounds coming in. No damage actually done off that shot. Ele with the Galil, he's actually going to get the opener onto his opposing coach. The trades will come back in thick and fast, but it's still going to leave into a 3 versus 3. The auto sniper gone this time. Fallen around the smoke, lurking, will catch off Sonic. The trade not going to be available to them. Wrapped around. This actually should net them a kill, but there can be a trade back from Lucas. It's left into the 1 versus 1. Som onto his 32nd kill, but he runs straight through the Molotov. He wants to play this on hard mode versus Lucas, who's been struggling throughout the map. It is going to be the wraparound. Is he going to watch the connector? That's the only reason you'd go upper. Okay, I thought he was going to take more damage. If that was the way the round ended, I would have been in shock. But he does manage to get the more open of the plants. 2 kills to his name already. 24 HP versus Lucas, who literally just needs to land a bullet. That's all it is. But this middle position is actually quite an obscure one. Sitting in between the train of the bomb and then planting in an open position. If I'm Lucas, I'm thinking he's back towards oil or back towards even my spawn. Definitely not expecting him to just be lurking on the site, and he doesn't expect it either. HP. Som survives right on the edge, and it is going to be Envy just about getting them through. And to be fair, this has been the man to watch. 33 kills, 17 years old, I think.
I am starstruck by the fact that that was actually able to be pulled off. He did so much damage to himself with the Molotov, an extra bit of damage jumping off. 2 HP, the difference there, if he took, like,
if he jumped instead of just walked off.
Yeah, right? Like, you think of how much more this could have gone worse for him, but it pays off, Tom. He wins it, 15-14.
I said he wanted hard mode.
He played it in hardcore.
He worked it out.
He'd run the numbers. Som, ooh, the cheese there, a little bit too much. Too much Wednesday down on offer.
Yeah, he was a bit of a darily dunker. Sticks it in, right back out. Hopefully there's no fur in your darily dunkers, but depends where you're from, I guess.
Depends what you're into. Oh. I'm scared, Tom. I really don't know how this one's going to go. I feel like overtime could be potentially on the cards, although Eli has other ideas in mind. He's had enough. He wants to try and shut this one down. Sonic as well. Picked clean apart. That is the bomb, and it's dropped towards the end of bot ramp. It's smoked, though. I think they should be able to get this back.
Yeah, just about some... You can see him just walking away like, please don't shoot at me. Please don't shoot at me. They are going to be able to wrap it back around. 45 seconds left on the clock. Eli's actually the one making the plays in this. Trying to gain some space for his team, find out some information. Fallen in place. Wrapping back around, could catch out Android. It's going to be based on timing. Android can't quite find the trade, and is he going to get the timing back onto Fallen? He's not. It could work in his favor, though, but he needs to get there quickly. He needs to help out his team. He could finish off Fur, and that's exactly what he'll do. Now Som pushing forward. Android still there. They don't know he's there. Ooh. He gets a double, but it's still back into the 2 versus 2. Fallen looking to get aggressive as the bomb needs to be planted, and it's dropped. That's it. That should be overtime. Som has to get both kills in 4 seconds, and he's not going to be able to. Fallen's running away, and Zeus is just sat there on the site. It is overtime, and it's exactly what this series deserved.
What the hell? That is absolutely outrageous. The position Tom has been left in, I don't know. I don't know. But I don't think there would be a fitting end to it if it ended in regulation. They've had to take it to overtime. They've had to force it through. 15-15. Fallen, the man that's basically been giving them lifelines left, right, and center when they need someone to come in clutch. Who comes in clutch? Daddy Fallen, once again, bailing them out, going in with those hard-hitting plays. My goodness.
It just makes me giggle the fact that Zeus was just sat on the side like,
I don't just hit.
If I can't see him, he can't. If I can't see him, he can't see me. And it's like you see at the end, some come back through and just go, he's just sat on the side.
It's also like the slight chance possibility that if he didn't grab his knife out, he hit that shot. It's a 1v1. I mean, you'd have literally milliseconds to kill him.
Yeah,
but. Who knows?
Well, he looked back, so
right?
He killed Fallen, who knows? But it's all ifs and buts, and we're now going into overtime. The auto sniper right back out. Zeus is not stopping with that gun. He's found what he wants. I am a bit disappointed. He doesn't seem to actually spam any shots with it. It's more just like...
It's so calculated.
It's clinical, but I'm just like, there's so many wall-bangable spots here. You could just start attempting to try and do some damage before they actually enter into the site. I guess you just don't want to be caught reloading it. Eli again, going to play around Olof, just waiting a bit more patiently. Further man on the other side, 33 kills. Only man above him is Som. That's not lasting for long already. Another pick back in. Lucas will chime in with another. MIBR, why couldn't you do this 1 round ago? Close things out in style. Instead, it came so close. But now they're just making it look easy. Only 1 man remaining is Fugly left. Trying to go in with the AWP. He's got plenty of time to play with. Well, about 10 seconds per player, but well, don't think it's going to happen. May even just save the AWP, even though there's not really any value to it when it's 16k MR3.
He really wants to try and burn down their economy. Obviously, if he could try and kill more of those players that were buying the really expensive scopes, over a period of time, it could start to whittle down their economy. But nothing coming through. They know they can rebuy out. They're confident in it, so it doesn't really matter too much. It was worth him running the risk of hoping to do something rather than falling back and not really getting anything beneficial from it. However, MIBR, up until we saw 1 kill come through, that was probably the most defiant round they have had the entire time. An incredibly tenacious defense to open this one up in overtime, which puts them into a good position going forward. I think that's going to be a lot of confidence found from that round as well. They must be on cloud 9 right now in the overall feeling, like in the MIBR camp. But you can never really count out Envy. They've proven that so far throughout the series. They're going for the run boost once again. Som gliding through the air. as he wants to try and get an initial pick with a scope. No one waiting on the other side, though. Fallen would be the man on the receiving end. Instead, he's got his gaze set over towards mid-main. They do have an opening. They can skulk their way through as Ivy Control has fallen.
Yeah, he's been one of the toughest men to break down, though, as well. For gone within the first few seconds. Lucas and Fallen actually getting fairly aggressive here. Like, map control is starting to dwindle for this opposing side. How much further does Fallen go? There's the flashbang through. He's left completely blind. LA maybe not having the confidence to take that peek forward. Could have got the opener instead. Now there's information for the CT side. Rotation yet to come in from Taco. He's just sat waiting, but Fallen already gets rid of Som. An important man to drop. Android, with the trade, keeps the man advantage in their favor, but they've taken a lot of damage. Android has to be careful, because he's now caught by Taco. Again, this round starts to swing back as Fugly makes the play, and Fallen just sticks to the site. A double for him once more. LA can't close him out. Sonic so low, there's not really a play to make.
The glue that keeps this team together is good old Fallen. The damage this man has been laying out and delivering consistently. Ele from the elevated angle can't quite get the kill. He's tagging him up, but he can't frag him up. The bomb's down on B, and Ele goes down, hitting the deck, leaving it all up to Sonic. 2 kills already found. Can he make it 4? Oh, he exposed himself. His head revealed there as they'll get a read into where he is. Fallen coming back through the connector. Sonic doesn't take the shot. Instead, repositions. MIBR want this round, and they barrel their way in. They get the kill. They have to jump on the bomb now. There isn't going to be much time between this, but Fallen with the kit will find the defuse. 17 rounds for MIBR.
Yeah, they're dragging this back. We sort of mentioned at the beginning of this series that, well, okay, coming in with a coach now with Envy on the last few seconds, you'd favor them, but I did not expect this series to go this far. I did not expect it to be this exciting, and while we've got some Fallen highlights to throw in there, he's now on 36. He's taken the lead in the scoreboard, and, well, definitely when it comes to impact as well. Team Envy, they need to get around. Like, this would be basically what the half would be. If you get a sort of 1 round to 2, it's basically the 10-5 that we saw from either side. Not quite working in the same caliber, but it's always going to be important to not make it the U basically just fighting for overtime.
There we go. Let's see if they can carry on decimating and destroying every single one that comes towards them with these orbs. Fallen. A delayed reaction there. Som gets the kill with a Krieg, punishes them, and this could be the opener they needed. However, Zeus has other ideas in mind. Fur as well in the backline. The trigger discipline for a beautiful one-tap there. The Slaughterer with a Kalashnikov. The main man murdering each and every one of them as Fur unleashes his ferocity, causing atrocities on a global scale there towards the A site. MIBR will get themselves all of the rounds on the initial portion of the overtime, Tom.
And now all they need is one to put down an MV team that, well, coming into this, we were expecting to see Nifty within their roster. The coach has stepped in, had a great first map, but since then it does look like he's been more of a weakness. Still having his moments, but the difference is clear. We've had Fallen and Fur running the show on one side, and the same can be said for Som when it comes to Team Envy. Triple AWP setup, why not? It's actually Fugly just juggling one back. They know that they have to just keep winning rounds anyway, so the money is not an issue. If they lose one, they're done. It's not like they can run out of cash. So he's going to try and set himself up to have both possibilities. Taco, Molotov not quite going where I imagine he wanted it to. But even still, they're edging their way towards Fugly. They're edging their way towards this B site. The smokes are being thrown out. This is a fake. They're trying to bait in a rotation, but it doesn't seem like Fugly's fallen for it. He's thrown down the incendiary, but it's a little bit